We give you a cordial welcome to this new documentary. If it is the first time, I introduce myself. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I appreciate you decide to see this educational content. With the details of very good news on the planet Mars, thanks to the advances of Martian exploration robots, especially the Perseverance Rover. You just achieved really impressive images and videos. All that and much more. From an engineer's perspective. Let's start. Very good news on the planet Mars. The Perseverance Rover robot explorer of the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, NASA, has managed to record one of the moons of the planet Mars, the so-called Phobos, crossing the solar disk. This wonderful shot of the eclipse occurred on April 2, 2022 and lasts 40 seconds, captured by the camera called Mastcam-Z. Let us remember, as we have explained in other documentaries, that the planet Mars has two small satellites or moon, the so-called Phobos and Deimos. The first measures about 22 kilometers in diameter in its semi-major axis. It is 157 times smaller than the moon of our planet Earth. The second moon is even smaller, about 12 times smaller. This video is the most spectacular of a solar eclipse on the red planet recorded to date, with the moon Phobos entering the disk of the sun at the upper right and exiting at the lower left. That is why it is very good news, which we will detail along with other good news below. But first, I ask you to support us by liking this video, sharing this video with your contacts, and subscribing to this channel, turning on notifications, so with your support, we can continue to frequently generate interesting documentaries on aerospace technology and the universe. Thank you for contributing to the creation of educational content. I knew the video was going to be good, but I didn't expect it to be this amazing. Rachel Howson, scientist member of the team operating the Perseverance rover's camera on Mars. The technology that made this video possible is the Perseverance robot's camera called Mastcam-Z, which also has a filter that acts like sunglasses. Details such as ridges and bulges in the lunar landscape can be seen in the shape of Phobos shadow. Sunspots may also be seen. It is truly spectacular to be able to see this eclipse exactly as the rover saw it from Mars. The Martian moon Phobos orbits Mars at an altitude of 9,377 kilometers. Its gravity exerts small tidal forces on the planet's interior, slightly deforming the crust and mantle, and also changing its orbit. Another piece of good news on Mars is that, by observing eclipses, scientists have obtained information from inside the planet and better understood the orbit of the moon Phobos, discovering that the final destination of that moon is to crash into Mars, which for the moment represents no danger to the planet. The first images of solar eclipses on the red planet were captured by the robotic explorers Spirit and Opportunity in March 2004, when they caught the moons Phobos and Deimos crossing the solar disk in two series of photos. The Curiosity rover robot also recorded the two moons or satellites eclipsing the sun in March 2019. On March 7, 2021, the Perseverance rover created an incredible image of Mars Deimos Phobos moons moving close to the sun in the Martian sky. The moons appear to have surface materials similar to many asteroids in the outer asteroid belt, leading most scientists to believe that Phobos and Deimos are captured asteroids. On March 27, 2021, the Curiosity rover, a series of images of the Martian night sky with the moon Phobos in the center view of the right Mastcam camera. In this observation there is another very good news, and it is that the images are clear, and in this study it was possible to determine that the Phobos moon approaches Mars at a speed of 6 feet, 1.8 meters, every 100 years, discovering the good news that, at that rate, the Phobos moon will collide with Mars in 50 million years, a very distant time in which it is not ruled out that instead of colliding it could break before. Moon Phobos' most prominent feature is the 6-mile, 9.7 kilometer, Stickney crater, whose impact caused streaky patterns on the moon's surface. In other good news, the Mars Global Surveyor saw that Stickney was full of fine dust, with evidence of rocks sliding down its tilted surface. What do you think of these new images of the moons of Mars? I hope to read your opinions in the comments of this video. As usual, we appreciate you informing us. It is a real pleasure to be able to provide you with the main news, trends and developments about the most important aspects of aerospace technology and the universe, from the perspective of an engineer. I am the engineer Hiddekel Morrison, and I invite you to meet again in a future installment.